We catalog every vessel in the galaxy. That's not an exaggeration. From smugglers and freighters to warships and pirate corvettes. If it moves through space, the Empire knows about it. We pride ourselves on that level of control. That's why, when the unknown contact appeared near the Dari outpost, I dismissed it at first. Sensor ghost, I thought. Maybe a meteor slipping through our detection net. I assigned a junior analyst to log it and moved on until it changed direction. Not drifted, not tumbled. Changed with purpose. It accelerated like a predator scenting prey. This contact, I said during the morning briefing. I hesitated. The word for in my mouth is not in any of our records. The room quieted. 15 of the brightest minds in the Empire turned toward me. No one laughed. Not yet. Trajectory? Asked Counselor VYRR. Heading for the inner core. I replied, my voice steady. Fast. How fast? I tapped the screen. It crossed 0.4 parsecs in under 3 seconds. Silence. No ship can do that. Not even the experimental void slicers used by the false OR. This wasn't movement. This was something else. Something wrong. We tried to scan it. Our satellites overloaded. We pinged it with long-range comms. No response. I ordered a frigate group to intercept. 10 minutes later, we lost them. No explosion. No distress call. Just silence. They're gone, I said. Erased. At that moment, I felt something deep in my thorax. Cold and ancient. Fear. 2 days later, it entered Imperial space proper. Still no contact. No message. No weapons fire. Just that eerie, unwavering trajectory. Straight to our capital. For the first time in recorded history, we activated Code Black. High Command convened in the Planetary War Chamber, an underground sanctuary wrapped in quantum encryption. We reviewed the footage again. And again. There was matte black, shaped like a teardrop forged in grief. No lights. No visible engines. No markings. Until we zoomed in. There, crudely painted on the side of its hull, in faded white strokes, letters. Symbols, really. Ancient. Archaic. Earth. The room froze. Earth, someone whispered. That Terra mud ball? They were pre-warp last time we checked, muttered another. Barely Class 2 civilization. They nuked each other over food images and political slogans, snorted Counselor VYRR. Hardly a threat. I didn't laugh. The Empire hadn't visited Earth in almost 2 millennia. We lost interest. They weren't ready. Too volatile. Too divided. We assumed they'd either destroy themselves or never matter. We were wrong. By the time the unknown vessel reached orbit over Prime Citadel, the skies were empty. No one dared intercept. Every fleet commander made the same choice. Stand down. I watched from the tower as it hovered above our world, not firing, not speaking, waiting. Its hull absorbed light like a black hole. Then a voice spoke, not through radio, not through translation nodes, straight into our minds. We were polite. We waved. You turned away. We offered peace. You ignored. We asked to join. You laughed. We asked again. You erased us from your records. So we left. And we learned. The silence that followed was unbearable. Then it began to descend. Panic erupted in the streets. Armies mobilized. Civilians screamed. And all I could think about was that last sentence. We learned. The vessel never touched the ground. It stopped just above the Capitol spire and opened, not with doors or ramps. The hull simply peeled back, like reality folding. Something stepped out. It looked human, almost taller, heavier, eyes that shimmered with colors I couldn't name. Skin marked with strange circuitry, like veins made of stars. He spoke with no sound, but we all heard it. This is an invasion. This is a correction. Then he smiled. Not warm, not kind, predatory. That was the moment I realized. Humanity hadn't been ignored. They'd been watching, preparing, evolving in secret. They didn't want war. They wanted us to know how easy it would be if they did. And just as quietly as they arrived, they left. The ship pulled him back inside and vanished, blinking across star systems like skipping stones. Gone. Now every day, we scan for that energy signature. Every day we wait. And every night, I remember that word. Earth, a species we underestimated. A name we erased. A smile we misunderstood. We thought silence meant weakness. Turns out, silence was their final warning.